issue of people whose excuse was we were obeying orders is now a recurring one through the generations, isn't it?
It has been for far too long.
It comes up in the News of the World case. People saying, well, we did this and that because that's what we were told to do.
Yes. I'm afraid it's as old as time as that one.
Yeah, so lessons still to be learned.
I think there are many, and I think that the danger, of course, is the way that the Second World War has become such a sort of dominating reference point, and to what degree politicians, particularly, and also the press, make sort of false historical parallels, and that I think is a danger today.
Because we're into this Euro crisis, and it's people are starting to say, well, Germany's trying to take over. Is that right?
Well, yes. I mean, you've only got to see the way that the Greeks are treating Angela Merkel as putting her into a Nazi uniform on their newspapers. I mean, there are one or two superficial comparisons, but one's got to be very, very careful how you take them.
You talk a lot about the leaders, and that's the other thing about the Second World War, is that you see these giants who were either, I suppose the cartoon version is very good or very bad. So you've got Hitler and Roosevelt and Churchill and so on, and give us a sense of what comes across from the leaders. What do you learn?
I think you learn the dangers of sort of human vanity in some cases. This is actually more true of the generals, and not all of them by any means, but one or two of them, who perhaps had spent their life in a certain amount of obscurity, and then suddenly they were the focus of press and newsreel cameras, partly because they couldn't go into the detail of military stuff because of military security. And so the leaders actually became infatuated with their own self-image, some of the military leaders.
I was very surprised at the portrayal of General Patton, the American, who